Welcome to the WION podcast, where we explore fascinating stories and ideas from various fields. In this episode, we uncover how a tiny, remote island in the Indian Ocean has become one of the most powerful military assets in the world, shaping wars, controlling key trade routes, and acting as a hidden backbone of US and UK global operations. Tensions escalated sharply after Iran reportedly launched ballistic missiles towards the strategic US-UK military base on Diego Garcia, signaling a dangerous expansion of the conflict. The attempted strike is significant as Garcia, which is a remote island in the Indian Ocean located around 2,500 miles from Iran. Meanwhile, the United Kingdom has strongly responded to what it described as Iran's reckless attacks. Diego Garcia, a remote island in the Indian Ocean, is considered a paradise of lush vegetation and white sand beaches, which is also surrounded by crystal blue waters. However, the island is not a tourist destination. It is strictly out of reach to most civilians, as the site acts as a highly secretive UK-US military base. Situated roughly 1,000 miles from the closest mainland, this territory ranks among the most isolated islands on the planet. Access is strictly limited, as commercial flights do not exist, and maritime travel is heavily restricted. Boat permits are typically reserved for the outer islands or for transit through the Indian Ocean. These islands have remained under British administration since 1814. For decades, the UK held the islands as the British Indian Ocean Territory, after forcibly removing the native Chagossian population in the 1960s. However, the treaty was signed in May 2025, when the UK agreed to transfer sovereignty of the Chagos archipelago to Mauritius to resolve long-standing legal disputes. Crucially, the deal ensures that the UK and US maintain full administrative and military control over Diego Garcia, specifically for at least 99 years. The airbase of the UK-US in Diego Garcia is home to about 2,500 mostly American personnel and has supported US military operations from the Vietnam War to Iraq, Afghanistan, and strikes on the Houthis of Yemen. The military base is considered one of the most strategically significant and controversial military installations in the world. It is a joint UK-US facility located on a coral atoll in the center of the Indian Ocean, acting as a permanent aircraft carrier for Western power projection. The strategic importance of the Diego Garcia Air Base to the US and UK is immense, often described by defense officials as unthinkable to lose. Located in the center of the Indian Ocean, it serves as a primary hub for projecting power across the Middle East, South Asia, and the Indo-Pacific. The base features a massive airfield, with runways long enough for B-52 bombers, KC-135 tankers, and reconnaissance aircraft. It was a critical launch pad for operations in the Gulf War, Iraq, and Afghanistan. It also provides deep-water port support to nuclear-powered submarines and carrier strike groups. It sits roughly 1,865 miles from the Strait of Hormuz, the Red Sea, and the Strait of Malacca. This allows the US and UK to safeguard global trade routes, through which 1/3 of the world's cargo and 2/3 of its oil pass. Thanks for tuning into this incredible story. If this episode resonated with you, don't forget to hit the like and subscribe button for more captivating stories to come. Stay tuned.